y'all, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with another Shake It, Scrap It, Create It. So, this is week number 9, and the prompts were metallic, stitching, and vellum. And I just wanted to show you guys my kit. I've actually already started cutting into it a little bit. And then I thought maybe I should show y'all my kit because I'm also combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style. Y'all know I'm working on like greens, rainbow, think spring, lucky, St. Patrick's Day, all those things for this month. And so I was wondering how in the world am I going to work in metallic, vellum, and stitching. But I think I've done it. So I am going to base my layout around this. These are digital kits that you can buy to do digital scrapbooking, which I don't do. But, well, I have bought some kits and I printed them and made actual scrapbooks. But I don't really do digital scrapbooking, but I really like how they lay these out, and I use them as sketches. So this one's the one I'm going to work on today. And this one is the Go Your Own Way by Alchemy Wild Studio from sweetshopdesigns.com. And like I said, I'm going to use this one. And then I have my bears that I created from Marjorie Ann Designs. A video went up yesterday. So you can go win a set of these. They don't have green beans with them. And I think they're just so adorable. These are from the file set called Canning for Winter. And I also did this from it. And then I AI generated some green beans. This pile of green beans. And then some jars with green beans. We had green beans everywhere. Me and my bestie Steph was canning green beans. I was helping her. There was green beans, a lot of green beans, like days and days worth of popping. My fingers had blisters because we popped so many green beans. And it is a whole day process to can. If you know, you know. I cut out my title on my Cricut. I have this paper that I already cut. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, here they are. I did cut these arrows out to kind of resemble what was going on here with this one. So I cut these out of my pattern paper I had pulled from my kit. And then I have this pattern paper, some white cardstock, and then I have this piece of paper that was in my stash. And this is the other side. But this is really old. This is Wild Asparagus by My Mind's Eye. And it's 2008. So, this quarter it is focusing on the oldest products in your stash. And this month is Project Life and Cut Aparts, which I didn't really do. But I am using old stuff, and this paper's old too. Like I said, all of this just came from my stash. So, I am going to work on doing a few things. I already cut my arrows. I'm going to cut my paper down and my square and all that. And then I am going to go ahead and add my photos and I'll stitch. And then I'll come back and finish putting everything together for you guys. Okie dokie. I decided instead of going ahead and putting it all together for you guys and sewing it and then coming back, I figured I would put it together with you for this basis part and then go sew it, and then we can finish putting it together. So I've already cut all of my pieces. I did ink these. I didn't distress them because this is just thin paper, and this is too, and it's didn't do all that great. But I used my edge distresser and distressed all of my edges of this, even my pictures, just to give it more of a rustic flair, since, you know, we were canning and it's kind of a rustic vibe. So let's just glue stuff down. and see where we can fit these pictures. I feel like I could have inked it too, but I got a paper cut in the process of trying to distress. I feel like I could, the distressing just gives it like layers. It gives it way more dimension, and I love it. Okay. Let's put this paper on. Isn't that pretty? Just a basic design here. Make sure it's getting glued down good over all the edges. And then my photos, maybe something like this. I kind of need them in tight to put my arrows around like it shows on here. And of course they had smaller photos and some of theirs was horizontal. So, let's see here. I don't want to cover up all the stuff in the pictures either. I think I'm going to do them like that and then put my arrows around. Okay. I'm going to glue that like that. And these ones, let's see. I know if I raise them up, they won't go back the same. Okay. Maybe that. I still have my bears and all that stuff I'm going to need to add on my page. Okay, let's move this over a little bit. And what I really should have done was maybe get a plate and lay it down and trace a circle with just a pencil so that I can kind of get my circle with the arrows correct, I guess, for lack of a better word. Let's see, because it's probably going to look all wonky. I have no doubt. Like I said, I'm going to have a lot of little things like over here, so I'm not worried about putting one over there. Oh, actually, that looks pretty good. I think I am going to put them in behind my photos, though. Okay. To give it even more dimension, you could even pop them up on foam. But I think I'm going to do them like this. Yeah. I got it dirty because I've still got brown ink on my fingers. I like that pretty good. And then I am going to go run this through my sewing machine, and I'm just going to sew around the center of this, and that'll be my stitching, my metallic, and my vellum. I probably didn't show you guys, but I used the metallic paper on the pots, and I used vellum on my jars so that they are see-through for my green beans. So that's how I've managed to work in all three things. Alright, so I'm back. I have sewed it all the way around. I actually went around twice just to bulk it up a little bit. The rest of this is going to be a piece of cake. Ooh, cake, that would be good. I'm hungry. Alright, so my idea is that I'm going to put a bear here and maybe this here or something like that. And then put this bear, oops, put this bear over here. And even though he's looking like facing that way, I wanted it to be on this side, just to create a little bit different balance, I guess. And I was thinking, I forgot, I was going to tuck those behind the picture before sewing, but I didn't. But that's okay. I could put them down here. It needs a little bit of something up there. Okay, I'm just going to cut these down to have the top showing, which is essentially what I did on a smaller scale and did in the basket whenever I made that. But I think I'm going to put that there just to have green beans everywhere. And let's see, I don't know, I might could actually put them there and cover it up so you can't tell I cut it, and have some more green beans and some jars. And then my title, yeah, mine is definitely fuller. Mine is definitely fuller than the example layout. Okay, that hides where I don't have arrows. Move this up a little bit. And then I can work my title in. Okay, let's glue it. And I'm not going to pop this up on foam. Well, I'll pull these off, but it's already popped up how I created it. So I'm just going to glue it because I think it has enough dimension. Okay, let's see here. I don't want to cover up my face all the way. Okay, this one I am going to pop up on foam, just so it can be a little bit bigger than the pot. We had to rinse the green beans a million times after popping them. And then you got to pack them down into the jars and pack and pack and pack and pack so they'll be tight. It is a lot of work to can anything in general, but to can green beans, it's a lot. Okay, this one I'm going to put some glue here and glue here, because even though it's on vellum, you're not really going to be able to see it since I have the green beans in it. So I'm just going to put the glue in all of those places. Okay, let's see here. I can hold it down for a second to get it to stay. And then I think I'm going to put my basket there like that. I think I might actually pop this up on foam. I got little fuzzies all over my page from where I distressed the edges. I think I'm going to glue one of these down and the other one I'm going to pop up on foam. Okay, like that. And, okay, I have all that glued down. And then my idea was I was going to do circular title. Maybe I still will. Let's see. My title is going to say beans, beans everywhere. Okay, I'm going to glue this down. So that's going to be the layout. I think I'm going to do my journaling around the edges of the white piece. And of course I'll post a photo at the end of what it looks like. So definitely go and check out the playlist of everyone playing along with How to Kill a Kit with Style. See what they chose for their kits and how they build them this month. And head over to the Facebook group to submit your card, layout, whatever project using the prompts. And we have to draw the prompts, but you can be entered to win Happy Mail if you participate and post your projects over on the Facebook group. And it's also linked below. So, I think this turned out really cute. There's definitely green beans everywhere. So, let's draw our prompts out, shape for them for next week. So let's start out with embellishments. And, whoops, I hit the camera. Flowers! Yay! Y'all know I love me some flowers. Alright, so let's do techniques and tools. A metal die. If you do not have a metal die, use whatever you have. Use something that you have received that was cut out with a metal die. Or use your Cricut. Use whatever you have if you don't have a metal die. I'm not the craft police. I just want you to use your stuff and be creative. So, alright. This one's for shapes, colors, and numbers. So, diamond. So, diamond, metal die, and flowers are our prompts for next week. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this and that it inspires you. And until next time, bye y'all.